and welcome to the Bot Box. Barbaric Response, made by the Barber family, hence its name, was a silver-coloured wedge robot armed with a body flipper. It first tried to qualify for Series 5, but it failed to qualify after weapons issues. It had better luck in Series 6 and made its robot was debut in Heat B of that particular series. They drew a horizontal spinner Spirit of Scorpion, Axe Flipperbot Robo Chicken, and another Axe bot in Exterminator. However, it was Spirit of Scorpion that Barbaric Response went for first, attempting to flip the spinner. Barbaric Response got pushed across the arena for its trouble, ultimately getting used to open the pit. Barbaric Response got free and dodged the axe of Exterminator, but not Spirit of Scorpion and an Angle Grinder. Still, it kept Barbaric Response away from trouble until it got itself free and it introduced Spirit of Scorpion to Dead Metal. Now that is a robotic scorpion for you. Of course, that meant it got axed by Exterminator, but it got away. Not for long though, as Exterminator shoved Barbaric Response into a wall. Then Robo Chicken got turned over and couldn't self-right. Spirit of Scorpion suddenly died, and Barbaric Response got pitted. Robo Chicken nearly joined them, but ended up underneath the dropshed and got a washing machine dropped on it for its trouble. As a result of all that chaos, the judges got called in. Barbaric Response got sent through, and next up for it was the third-seeded front-hinged flipper Firestorm 4. Barbaric Response's team were asked who they didn't want to fight. The first answer was Razor. The second answer was Firestorm. The two robots danced around each other at first before Barbaric Response opened the pit and flicked Firestorm 4. This just got Firestorm 4 mad. It did not take it at all well, so it turned around and delivered Barbaric Response to the waiting hammer of Mr. Psycho, which did not come down on Barbaric Response. However, that was because Barbaric Response got out of the way. It was a very nippy robot. However, Firestorm 4 then flipped Barbaric Response over. Barbaric Response could self-right though, and it did. Which is more than could be said for the poor ref bot who got flipped over not long afterwards. Firestorm 4 flipped Barbaric Response multiple times, ultimately landing Barbaric Response balanced against the arena wall, and it could not self-right anymore. Cease was called not long afterwards, and Barbaric Response was out. So, next up for Barbaric Response was the Extreme 2 Tag Terror Tournament, where it teamed up with a hammer lifter bot, Hydra. They drew two rammers in Velociraptor and Mighty Mouse. Hydra was first out, lifting Velociraptor and hammering it. This quickly killed Velociraptor. So Mighty Mouse was sent out to come to the rescue. So Barbaric Response was tagged and flipped Mighty Mouse a few times whilst Velociraptor got counted out. Barbaric Response sent Mighty Mouse to Matilda, thus causing the mouse to lose its ears. And a cease was called, and Barbaric Response tagged Hydra. Hydra promptly pitted Mighty Mouse, and a cease was called. Barbaric Response took on Shoot and Matilda at the same time. Next up was Exterminator and Flipper Spinner Mini Morg and the inflatable sheep. Hydra once again went out first and sent Exterminator right into the corner occupied by Dead Metal. Exterminator got free to tag Mini Morg. Barbaric Response also got tagged, so it probably flipped to Mini Morg. So Mini Morg sent Exterminator back in. Exterminator pinned itself to the arena dance floor with its own axe. But Mini Morg freed them. Technically not in the rules. Which caused Barbaric Response and Exterminator to end up close to a house robot. Specifically dead metal. Barbaric Response was closer, but it got out and tagged Hydra, who showed up just as Exterminator was trying to tag Mini Morg. So it took on both of them at once. Mini Morg got flipped over and fed the Growler, which killed it, and it got counted out. Exterminator opened the pit, and Hydra and Exterminator engaged in a pushing war as Mini Morg got pitted and time ran out. Well, Mini Morg's elimination meant that Barbaric Response and Hydra had won. They got through to the final Tag Team Terror. And they even got given Mini Morg's inflatable sheep. Once again, in the final, where they faced Bulldog Breed and Robo Chicken, Hydra was the first one to get out and face Bulldog Breed. The two danced around each other before Bulldog Breed flipped Hydra over. Self-righting was a struggle for Hydra, so much so that it actually didn't self-right. So Barbaric Response activated Knight in Shining Armour mode and rushed over to help to flip Bulldog Breed and rescue its teammate with a bit of an assist from Bulldog Breed. Again, not in the rules, but it's Tag Team Terror. It didn't last. The moment of charging in didn't last though. Hydra got flipped over again, and Barbaric Response suddenly died and got pushed to a corner. Then Robot Chicken came along and attacked Barbaric Response with its axe. Pick, pick, pick. Hydra was counted out and cooked, and then pitted. Barbaric Response got hammered, and cease was called. Still, being the runners up in Tag Team Terror, not a bad result. Next up was Series 7, where Barbaric Response drew Horizontal Pincer Bot and Annihilator Specialist Can Opener, Flipper the Grim Reaper, and a Lifter Pincer Bot in Big Nipper. Barbaric Response went for Big Nipper, but got caught by Can Opener pretty quickly. They were stuck in unholy robot matrimony, and despite multiple attempts by Growler to split them up, didn't work. The pit was opened and time ran out as Barbaric Response was desperately trying to avoid the pit. The judges were called in, and because of Barbaric Response and Can Opener being stuck to each other, both got ruled out. Barbaric Response did its best to work with Hydra. There's no doubt about it there. It had rough draws both times. And if it had a kind of draw, or even if it was in the other battle in its heat, it was the heat that Terahertz was supposed to have fought in. Before Terahertz was Eris's enforced withdrawal, it could have done a bit better. It could have made the heat final at the very least. But that is the thing we will never know. Now to our very own draw for who's next in the string of episodes. What will the draw give us? It gives us this robot here. Frostbite. Well, if you like spinners, come to a spinner party next week. Until then, Carlson244 out.